First off, I just wanted to thank Mr. and Mrs. Murray and Mr. and Mrs. Mindbreeze. This is such a beautiful day, beautiful venue, and you guys made it all possible for us to be here and sharing this special occasion, so thank you both. Bobby and I went to separate elementary schools and ended up becoming friends in middle school. Our friendship is unique in how all most childhood friends grow apart over time. Bobby and I got closer and closer throughout middle school, high school, college, up to today. Bobby really is the brother I never had. Let me emphasize the fact right off the bat that Bobby and I had a very one-sided rivalry growing up. Bobby was the three-sport athlete in high school. He got more girls than I did and pretty much beat me in everything we did. That's fitting because I attended St. Joseph's University. Bobby's favorite college basketball team is naturally Villanova, and we all know that if St. Joe's goes 1-29 in the season, but that one win was against Villanova, it was all worth it. While Bobby was the three-sport legend in Morristown football, baseball, and wrestling, I had my varsity letters in basketball and bowling. But whenever we would play pickup basketball after school every day, who would win? Bobby. And whenever we would go to Laurel Lanes on a weekend to bowl, I would shoot my 160. Bobby would always somehow bowl a 180 or a 200 and beat me once again. We played poker countless times after school over the years. I consider myself to be one of the better players in our group of friends, but guess who I lost the biggest pot in our home game's history to? Bobby Murray. And no, Bob, I will never ever forgive you for the 9-3 clubs. Every once in a while, I'll get him though, just like Danny O'Shea beat Kevin O'Shea down Cherry Hill that one time. That's the talk never die, buddy. Now, way back at a time when I was young and immature, I would always make excuses and just assume Bobby was better than me because he was lucky or naturally a better athlete than me, which he was. But it wasn't until later in life that I realized why Bobby was so obsessed with everything that he did, no matter what. As Vince Lombardi once said, winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. Bobby prepares better than anyone, works harder than anyone I've ever met in my life. That's why he's such a great football coach and a great teacher. Bobby would literally watch film in his sleep if we could. We could be in line for anything, and the guy would literally be watching Cinnamons and football film on his phone until we started moving. That comes from being raised by two amazing parents in Bob and Karen Murray. It comes from having a passion for life and a desire to succeed unlike anyone I've ever met in my life. If I have a son and he becomes half the man that Bobby is, I'll be a damn proud father. I told you I wasn't going to get Dick from yelling. I'm sorry. I knew from the first moment I met Caitlin at Salisbury that you guys were meant for each other. She's a beautiful, amazing woman who brings out the best in you. She knows how to make you happy, and I see the way you light up when you guys are together. Now, Bob, you've given me all this advice over the years, so it's my turn to return the favor. I'm making a genuine guarantee right now in front of all these people. Put the same amount of effort into this marriage that you do in sports, coaching, and teaching. You guys will have an absolutely amazing marriage and a wonderful life together. Caitlin is a hell of a catch. It's clear how perfect you guys are for each other, so don't screw it up, man. Now, I have one last order of business to get to right here. Bobby and I, along with some of our friends, have had a running joke about who the #1 fella is. That I got to introduce. I did not know that. Now, 95% of the people in this room probably have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, so we'll do a very quick rundown of what it means. When you're the #1 fella, it's the one guy you can lean on and depend on. It's the guy you know who's always going to be there when you're just looking to have a good time and throw back a few beers. It's the guy who's always the first one to order a round of drinks at the bar, and it's the one guy who would get your one phone call from jail because he would bail you out no matter what. To use a baseball analogy, if you have a guy on second base, no one out, you need a guy to pull a ground ball to the right side and move him over, he would do it for the team despite dropping his own batting average in the process. It's about being reliable, unselfish, trustworthy, putting your boys first, and making sure everyone's having a good time. Now, all of our friends know that I always call myself the undisputed #1, but come on, we all know I'm lying. Now, I got a little gift for you. #1 fella, right? In closing, Bobby loves the show Friday Night Lights, and specifically the head coach Eric Taylor. I have to ask the Dillon Panthers out there to help me give a proper ending to this pep talk. Clear eyes, full heart.
Can't lose!
Clear eyes, full hearts.
Can't lose!
I wish you guys the best of luck. I love you both. God bless.
Wow. One more time, everybody. Give it up for Ryan Hill, our #1 fella.